We're about to show you our visit with former NBA All-Star Kenyon Martin and his podcast co-host, platinum-selling artist Jadakiss. But just beforehand, I do want to note that when we tape this, news of Jada's close friend DMX going on life support that had yet to be released. The two were, of course, part of the legendary hip-hop crew, the Rough Riders. We know Jada's thoughts and prayers are with DMX and his family as he fights for his life, and ours, of course, are as well. And now, here's our conversation. Enjoy. I am now joined by the co-host of the Neat and Unfiltered show on the Basketball News Podcast Network, 15-year NBA vet, and more importantly, someone who put up with Richard Jefferson for a long time, Mr. Kenyon Martin, and of course, platinum-selling recording artist Jadakiss. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having us.
Kenyon, you're very brave to go anywhere near where Richard is. I do love the fact that you two, though, with Jadakiss, joined forces to create a podcast for hoop heads. What inspired you, Kenyon, to get into the podcast game, and why was Jada at the top of your co-host wish list?
Well, actually, I'm saying you guys started my my TV career
yes,
with
we
Jump.
did.
You know what I'm saying? So me being on you guys' show just sparked the interest. Me wanting to have a platform where I could voice my opinion, give my 2 cents. And me and Kiss had did some things together over All-Star Weekend in Chicago, and it just came organically.
Okay, real quick, I just got to air some beef. One, Jada, I'm still upset about the remix to the to Why. I'm upset about that because you talked about the 04 team getting blown out.
The U.S. Olympic team?
The U.S. Olympic team getting blown out, and part of that reason was because Kenyon said he wasn't coming. So I just wanted to get that out.
Wow.
I had nothing to do with that. It was just current events. You know, I love sports, and it was current events. It wasn't a personal jab.
No. I didn't take it as a personal jab. I was just glad that a team I was on got mentioned in one of your songs. But, you know, what are you guys going to talk about? Obviously, like hip-hop, you know, music, and then you talk about basketball. Like the cultures are just blended together. So give us an idea of some of the things that you guys want to discuss, some of the things that you guys want to talk about.
Just sports, definitely hooping. You know, we both fathers, both got kids. We both deal with real life issues, and I think K is becoming he's getting great at it.
Well,
I just
watching a lot of
lead.
Richard. I've been watching a lot of RJ.
Don't do that, Kenyon.
Don't watch me, guys. Don't watch me.
No, you are hilarious.
I'm one mistake from just being a pure podcaster.
It's a really thin bubble. Since we do have two former Nets here right now, I want to get your guys' thoughts on the Nets' new look roster. Of course, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge. Kenyon, I'm just listing off all-star after all-star as I go here. How do you feel about these guys coming together in Brooklyn to make a run at the title?
It looks great on paper. Well, we'll see. They have to come together and play together. I think if they can get good production collectively with LaMarcus and Blake and DeAndre at the 5, I think they'll be good because we know what those other guys are going to do. I'm pretty sure the main focus is getting KD healthy right now. But it's good to see the Nets relevant again.
Yeah. Now, Kenny, you know they're going to break every record that we were ever a part of.
It was cool.
It was cool.
We'll see. We'll see.
I just want to ask Jada this: if the Knicks and Nets are playing, and Kenyon, you played for both, but I'm still going to count you as a Net. If the Knicks and Nets are playing, who you got, Jada?
I got the Knicks.
Oh.
You know, I grew up
He's being politically correct right now. He's being politically correct right now. That's all.
But we all know that's not going to happen. So when it comes to the come down, I have to represent the city.
Okay.
And it's going to be the Brooklyn Nets.
All right.
They could.
The Knicks looking good this year. Yeah, the Knicks.
Yeah, because the last time they met in the playoffs, RJ, what happened?
We swept them. It wasn't pretty. It was a quick 4. And
that was unfair,
Kenyon backed me up on this. So I got heat because I said we used to destroy the Knicks and then go destroy their town. Kenyon, how did we used to destroy New York City after we beat the Knicks?
Wait, we took pride in it. We took pride in it.
They didn't like to hear it.
Not at all. And I tell anybody, like, of course I played for the Knicks after the fact, but them 4 years, listen, we had the Knicks number, and it was icing on the cake to play them in the playoffs, and to do the way we did them, and to have the fans in the garden chanting for us, don't get no better than that.
Nope. No.
Kenyon,
I was a super team before super teams, though. That was cheap. That was unfair.
I want to talk about one guy on another team in particular, your son, Kenyon Martin Jr., of course, in his rookie year with the Rockets. We've already seen some killer plays from him. We got the throwdown against the Hawks. You tweeted in response to that highlight, you said, KJ jumps much higher than I ever could. So we tried to fact check that with Richard, considering all the things you did back in your day as the #1 overall pick. Richard, tell me, was he correct?
This is what I'm going to say. This was part of my problem, and I'm going to say it's why I was never an all-star. I was one of the most athletic people on the planet, and I was never the most athletic guy on my team because it went Kenyon Martin, then it went Vince Carter. So it was like, oh, Richard, that was a cool dunk, but did you see what Kenyon did? So, like, I had to live in the shadows, and I was okay because I had good vets. But, yeah, I don't know if young KJ got more hops than you, though.
I don't know. What's the best advice you've given your son, Kenyon?
The best advice, just learn how to play the game.
Okay.
Off the floor, it had nothing to do with basketball. I'm just learning how to play the game off the floor. You have a long career because basketball is going to take care of itself. Just always remain professional, always remain having fun. But yeah, so learn to play the game off the floor and continue to grow, man. And he's in a great place, he's in a great situation where he's getting minutes now. So I'm excited. I'm a proud papa.
Thank you so much for being here, Kenyon. Everyone, check out the Neat and Unfiltered Podcast.
Can't wait to come on, guys.
Kmart, Jada,
yes.
Thank you. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.